Hello, purposeful people. Welcome to this month's happy hour. So, in happy hour, what we do is we get together and we talk about things that will help us move our businesses forward. So, we're all small to medium businesses. We are time poor, we are resource poor. So, what happy hour is that opportunity for us to pour goodness into our businesses and share with like-minded people. So today our topics are going to center around two areas. We will talk about seasonal marketing, and we'll also talk about how to get really powerful and effective testimonials. If it's okay with you, I would just like to start with a brief introduction. Who here would like to walk away every month with at least 5 tools that are free that will help their small business to scale? And who here, even though you're in a small business, which means often working on your own, would love the opportunity to collaborate with like-minded people? Me too. My name is Hayley, and I'm the Managing Director at Purposeful Pursuit. Purposeful Pursuit exists because we believe in creating positive and profitable change through education. And that's where Happy Hour was born. I want to thank you all for coming, because you could be anywhere, absolutely anywhere, but you have chosen to commit and dedicate 1 hour of your time to create a business and a life that fulfills you. And that's what Happy Hour is about. We are happy to be here, and we are so happy to be in business. If it's okay with everybody, before we start the session, I'd just like to start with a few agreements so that we can get the best out of Happy Hour whilst we're together. So can everybody agree to have fun? When we're having fun, we're learning, we're laughing, and it sinks in. Can we also agree to be open to share ideas, links, experiences with everybody else that's here in the group? And lastly, can we agree to give it 100%? In business, as in anything, what you get out is what you put in. So let's all agree to play at 100%. So I'm going to kick off today with starting and opening it up to the floor to ask you to share, or to invite you to share, one win and one challenge that's happened over the past month in your business. You can share either in the chat box or by raising your virtual hand. As this is being recorded, what we have done for the purpose of it to be able to share and to keep within YouTube's free 15-minute video slot, we have paused the recording so that we can have this discussion. If you're listening at a later date, I would invite you to reflect back over your past month. What was something that went really well, something that you can be grateful for that happened within your business? Often when we are in business, particularly when we're doing it by ourselves or in a very small team, we're so focused on that next goal that we need to remember to replenish and reflect and top up our minds with what we've just done that was really successful, so that we build that bank of success to help us as we drive forward. Likewise, I also invite you to think about a challenge that you've had over the past month. And the reason why I ask that is because it's only when you're aware of what things are coming up for you can you then go and seek support and guidance to move through them. And in these containers, when we do run it and you are able to attend in real time, we actually do float these to the network that are there, and we say, hey, this is something that has been a challenge for me. Has anyone experienced something similar? And so you get to hear from peers that are same place as you as the journey, further down the road from you on the journey. And it's a really great way to have experiential learning. I may not have already mentioned at the beginning, happy hour is completely free. It's not something that we do any sales of any kind, and it's purely informational and educational, and it's out there so that you can create positive and profitable change in your businesses. Okay, so I mentioned at the beginning, one of the focus areas for today is seasonal marketing. And the reason being is that we're doing this live whilst we're coming into Easter or April here in Australia. And so what seasonal marketing is it's the process of marketing products or services during special points of the year. So for example, as I mentioned, Easter, it could be Christmas, it could be Valentine's Day. These are just some examples of popular seasonal campaign periods. And as business owners, depending on what business you're in, it's your opportunity to take advantage and to set your marketing activities, your promotional activities around these seasonal events. It also helps you too, if you are planning your schedule for the coming year, to put these things in your plans already. So if you have a social media schedule that you're working with, you can pre-plan in advance. Okay, 3 months time from now is International Women's Day. 4 months time from now is Father's Day, as it says on there, Valentine's Day. So it gives you things that you can draw upon that are topical, that are seasonal, to connect in with your various target markets. As promised, we do cover every month at Happy Hour some free resources for you, because free is our favorite color, free is our favorite price. So starting from left to right, planning is crucial in business. If you don't plan, I'm not going to bang on about it, but planning to fail is failing to plan. And so what I've put in there under this link is access to free business templates that have been created by the Australian government, and they are there for you to utilize. You can click on that link. It will take you away to those tools, and you can then edit them because they come in a Word version. Marketing, the link I've put in here is for ChatGTP. If you're not already using it, I highly encourage you to use it. I am the ChatGTP queen. It feels at times like it's my only employee. Not necessarily the case, maybe my favorite employee from time to time though. So ChatGTP is artificial intelligence. It can help you from everything from creating policies and procedures, social media, captions for your posts or videos, you name it, it can assist you with it. And it's something that you then prompt to guide you. Under design, in here, I've put a link to a website that can help you to create PDFs, videos, and images. And it basically just makes your life easier as a business owner. So if you don't have the resources financially to be outsourcing things and you need to do it yourself, this is an avenue for you. Under strategy, what I've linked in there is a free business planning course that is run by the University of Sunshine Coast. It's an 8-week program, 7 weeks of delivery, 1 week of pitching. It's fantastic. It gives you the tools that you need to plan your business in every single aspect, from marketing to sales to everything, from the human resources, etc. So that's something that is free. It's online and also on campus, so you can choose which model suits your circumstances best. And then lastly, under upskill, I have put in something that you can do if you're seeking to upskill yourself. So currently, I'm based in Queensland, so I've put free TAFE courses. All TAFEs around Australia have this same process. They don't necessarily always call it free TAFE. They might call it subsidized TAFE. There's a whole list of complimentary or subsidized programs that you may be eligible for. So I would encourage you to click that link if you're in Queensland. If you're in other states, you can simply Google free courses, TAFE, subsidized courses, TAFE, and you'll get the same link that would become available. Another area of focus for this month is testimonials. So what is it and how do we do it? So in marketing, it's really important that you're able to, especially if you're in a service industry, show proof of concept, gives people something that is tangible, and a testimonial is a brilliant way to do that. So you might have seen online, you go and stay at a hotel and then send you a survey and say, how did you find that experience? That effectively is a way that they're getting a testimonial for you. If you've ever used TripAdvisor, that's another example as well. What I'm going to show you next is a 60-second model that you can use yourself as a business owner to send to your clients and get them, or guide them, maybe I should use like guide them in how to give you a testimonial that is easy. And I think that is because often is what people are most challenged with. Okay, what do you want me to say? So if you give them a bit of a guide or a script to follow, generally, in my experience, I've found that works easier to get that message of what their circumstance was. And it also helps then your customers that have used you to sell to potential customers. And as a really good mentor of mine has said multiple times to me over the years, is facts tell, but stories sell. And so there is nothing more valuable than a testimonial, particularly in this day and age of video testimonial. And the rawer, more realistic, the better it is for your business as well. People don't necessarily want to see something that is highly polished. So the script that I would encourage you to consider, and this can be contextualized to you and your circumstances, is this for a 60-second testimonial. So they would state their name. Before they engage with your business, they were X, Y, Z, broke, miserable, happy, whatever the circumstance may be. They were introduced to your business by a friend, by Google, by social media, however it was that they came to come into your sphere of awareness to be able to receive your service or product. When were they introduced? So it's good for people to understand the time frame. And ideally, you're getting testimonials on a more regular basis. So that is being updated. People like to see a testimonial and go, oh, this was only in the last 3 months. Oh, this was in the last week. So the more relevant or current, the better. As a result of getting XYZ, your product, your service, I now have, as the customer, the most amazing life, an accelerated career, beautiful jewelry, whatever that may be. So you can see it's something that's relatively quick for them to step themselves through. It gives them a bit of a rough guide on what to say without being every word scripted. And then you walk away with a 60-second testimonial video that they are then able to share on their social media platforms as well as you as well. So that summarizes this happy hour. As I mentioned, this is a 1-hour session where everybody plugs in and we share and we collaborate. And today is just purely a snippet so that it can be shared on YouTube. So what I'll do is just recap. So we talked about 1 challenge and 1 win. We did 2 key focus areas, which were seasonal marketing and testimonials. And as I do every month, I have shared with you free resources to grow your business. My question to you is, what is 1 action that you can commit? What is that word, everybody? Correct. Commit to over the next month to move your business forward. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. We are Purposeful Pursuit, and we partner with purpose-driven businesses to create positive and profitable change through education. Bye, purposeful people. We look forward to connecting with you next month.